The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Only 210,000 new claims for unemployment benefits last month. That is an historic low. Right now in America, there is a freeze on layoffs and firings. If you've got employees, you are an employer. You don't lay people off today. You don't fire people. You keep them, no matter what.
Massive job cuts coming to General Electric. Tyson announcing today 400 people will lose their jobs.
J.C. Penney, they're laying off another 300 people.
5,000 jobs are being cut as part of a wider effort to slash costs at Hewlett-Packard.
Kellogg Company announces layoffs and a plant closure. Comcast laid off over 500 sales personnel.
The Family Dollar stores said they will cut jobs.
Microsoft, Caterpillar, and Boeing recently cutting tens of thousands of jobs.
And Dick's Sporting Goods announced it's cutting 160 jobs.
AT&T also plans on laying off around 2,000 of their employees.
Wages beginning to rise at a slightly faster pace.
We don't see any strong evidence yet of a decisive move up in wages. We see wages by a couple of measures trending up a little bit, but most of them continuing to grow at about 2.5%.
And there you have it. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. Isn't it amazing? They think we sit on the stupid bench, just like the stock market. They're trying to convince us that this whole stock market correction, they're trying to say it has to do with all the steel that's going on, the tariff, which is not true. Yes, it's contributing some, but that's not the reason why this market is doing what it's doing. The volatile swings, the selling off of 2,000 points. We didn't have the tariff when it first started. The tariff came later. Remember, we had the 2,000-point sell-off, then the tariff came. So don't buy into this, that the stock, this is all because of the steel situation. And, oh, my God. And that we were being told that the 2,000-point stock market drop it has no meaning. It's just a fleeing aberration. What's the word that we used to use? It's transitory. It's only transitory. You know, it's amazing. Here, I mean, it's just, and they lie about the wages. Here's what gets me. I finally, when I was listening to Powell, and he was in front of Congress.
What we've seen is incoming data that suggests a strengthening in the economy. We've seen continuing strength in the labor market. We've seen some data that will, in my case, add some confidence to my view that inflation is moving up to target. We've also seen continued strength around the globe.
Where's he seeing this? Where's he seeing that? Again, here we go again. You know, the market, this is just a blip. It's a fleeing aberration. It's a market strong, the economy strong. And you know what? I hear about the economy so strong. I go, we got a national debt of $20.7 trillion. That means every citizen right now would have to give a check for $63,000 to clean that deficit up. That's $171,000 per taxpayer. If every taxpayer had to write a check, it's $171,000. $14 trillion in mortgage debt. $1 trillion in student loan debt. $1 trillion in credit card debt. $13 trillion household debt. $18 trillion in personal debt. $233 trillion in global debt, a new record high. Over 95 million Americans not in the labor force. 41 million Americans are now on food stamps. That's up from 5 million in 2008. I thought, wait a minute, from 2008 to 2018, the stock market went up 270%. So if the market went up 270% from 2008 to 2018, how could we go from 5 million on food stamps in 2008 to 41 million? How could you do that? Because the first thing is, don't confuse the stock market with the economy. The stock market is not the economy. Even though they try to convince us the stock market is the economy, it's not. It's a market of things being bought and sold. The stock market doesn't reflect the health of the economy. They want you to believe that. Because remember, the stock market is not an economy. In fact, the stock market is no longer a mechanism for price discovery where buyers and sellers set the prices. In fact, when it comes to the stock market and the economy, it doesn't matter. Profits don't even matter anymore. Because everything is stock buybacks. That's the new mechanism. It's stock buybacks that creates the prosperity without profits. And do not confuse the health of the economy with money printing and the stock buybacks. That's what's been going on since 2008 to 2018. And that is why, when you really look at the truth and see how many people are on food stamps in 2008 compared to now, we have far more people on food stamps today in 2018 than in 2008. It just doesn't make any sense with the stuff they're giving us. I mean, these are the facts. This is crazy. And don't ever confuse the tax cuts for these large corporations with the health of the economy. It's unbelievable. It's going to enrich. Yes, these tax cuts, they're going to enrich the big corporations. It's CEOs, the largest shareholders, but nothing for Main Street. Main Street's been getting screwed since 2008. We have a 270% rally in the stock market, and Main Street got nothing out of it. They're not getting better jobs. They're not getting better wages. Oh, but they're telling us, gee, wages are better, when they're not. It's all lies. And you know, sometimes education is really overrated, isn't it? I think common sense is underrated. I mean, think about it. Trump, he's very proud of his Wharton education. He should be. And it reminds us of Wharton and his education many, many times during his career. When he's on TV, he always talks about Wharton. He's proud of it. He should be. But he has a lot of respect for education. He surrounds himself with all these educated people. Harvard, Yale, Princeton guys, Goldman Sachs guys. His two top advisors, Mnuchin from Yale. He's Yale educated. Worked for Goldman Sachs. His net worth $385 million. Gary Cohen, who I hope he fires soon. He's a Harvard grad and a Kogod School of Business grad. Goldman Sachs alumni. Net worth $300 million. Look at the people he's got around him. And then we got we got Cohen, the new chairman of the Fed. Princeton and Yale. Princeton and Yale. He's worth $400 million. But yet, I've never seen so many stupid people. You put them in a bucket, they haven't got an ounce of common sense. They would not know the difference between a banana and a debt and I don't know, national debt, I guess. The smarter these people are, these educated nincompoops are killing us. These educated nincompoops are killing us. Trump is in trouble because he's got these educated nincompoops around him. Put some truck drivers around him. That's what he needs. We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, my name is Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Most people would love to be in the stock market, but they're scared not being in. They're scared about not getting out in time. Well, that is over, because now you can join Phil's Gang and my stock video program and follow me with specific stock on the video, and you will be out in time.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits, just as he informed the Phil's Gang members on January 16th of a market pullback coming.
I believe we're going to get at least a 5% pullback between now, and the second week of February.
Be prepared. Be a Phil's Gang member. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who's also been an entrepreneur all his life. He's used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits, just as he informed the Phil's Gang members on January 16th of a market pullback coming.
I believe we're going to get at least a 5% pullback between now, and the second week of February.
Be prepared. Be a Phil's Gang member. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
How do you see the world? At Shriners Hospitals for Children, we know that changing how you see things can turn them into
everyday miracles,
like riding my bike,
breaking boards, hugging my mom.
Every day for over 90 years, Shriners Hospitals for Children has been sending love to the rescue, regardless of a family's ability to pay.
If you know a child we can help, call or go online now.
Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Become a philsgang.com member today and start making profits in the stock market with Phil's investing programs and video stock picks. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
We saw extremely strong earnings. So yes, the global economy is in good footing. The underlying pinnings of what's been leading this bull market for years is still in place, in our opinion.
Still in place, in our opinion. You know what's in place? You know what's led this market, this bull market, for all these years? Cheap money, keeping interest rates low. Low interest rates. By printing and printing money to monetize our debt. It was simply, that's a fancy word. And QE, monetizing debt, it's all fancy. And all it means is every time that the Chinese and the people we borrow money from, they're going to be asking for more interest as time goes on. They want higher interest rates. When they borrow money, we give them those 10-year treasuries. And they have interest. They bear interest. And they want the interest to go higher and higher and higher. And that's killing us. So what we have been doing is monetizing it. And I'll explain that in a minute. But first, let's go and make some money in the stock market.
The Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 Stock Charts.
All right, and I'll explain later on why this market is heading for one of the biggest crashes it ever had in history of this country. Okay, but first, all right, the stock market is down again today. It was down about 300 points. We're going between 150 and 300 points back and forth. But the market is still weak, very weak. For anybody to say that this stock market is just a aberration, it's a nothing, that it's just a blip, they're so wrong. They're so wrong. If you take a look at the financial stocks, the banking stocks, money's coming out of those stocks. Institutions are pulling their money out because they know the economy from within, is breaking down. For 8 years, 9 years, this economy, this stock market has been propped up with low rates, and it's coming to an end. The artificial low rates for 10 years is what's responsible for this big stock market rally. It's been propping up the market. It stimulated a fake wealth effect. And soon these interest rates are over. These interest rates are going to climb and climb and climb. Are you kidding? We're out there now. We're so stupid. We're out there trying to borrow money where before that money used to come to us in way of taxes. Are you kidding? Money that we once got in taxes, we're out trying to borrow. How stupid is that? How stupid is that? The consequences of this national debt is killing us. I mean, it is. So you'll see. You can't carry $20 trillion in debt. It's impossible. 18 trillion in personal debt. You can't carry 13 trillion household debt. And while you're carrying this debt, trying to force those interest rates down, keep those yields down. That's what they've been doing successfully 10 years, but it's over. It's over now. It's unbelievable. No one's going to tell you that. All right, let's get to the market, see if we can make some money. All right, first of all, we've had the dollar, as I said, will be dropping. Don't listen to them. The dollar, they've been artificially pushing this dollar up since the meeting they had in Davos. They're trying to convince investors from around the world, come on and invest in America. Look at our dollar. Our yields are going up, and our yields are going up because the economy is so strong. And see, we can prove it by the dollar going up at the same time. Remember, the yields and the dollar going up at the same time normally means the economy is good, but not when they're rigging it. So they've been rigging, they've been pushing this dollar up lately. And I'll give you a date. They started to push this dollar up artificially since February 1 to try to prove to people around the world our economy is good, to fit their fake narrative the economy is good. So as long as, and the yields on the 10-year Treasury going up, not because the economy is growing. That's what they're saying. They're saying the economy is growing. The economy is good. Look at our economic growth. It's really good. But this week, we learned that the Atlantic Fed turned around and dropped their projections from 5.2 or 5.6% down to 2.6%. So what does that tell you? On one hand, they're saying, look at this. Look at the yields on 10-year Treasury. We're almost at 3%. Look at the dollar's going up. They're not telling you the dollar's artificially being pushed up. And when you look, money's not coming into the market. We're not getting investors from abroad. They're too smart. They're looking at the yields. They know why the 10-year Treasury yield is rising. They know why it's heading towards 3%. They know it's going to go to 4%, especially now when you got Trump sitting there and he's got budget deficits. I mean, these yields can go to 4%. He's going to have to shortly cancel. And mark my words, he will do this. Mark this down on this date. Phil Grandy said on March 2nd, he's soon going to cancel the 4 rate hikes on the short-term Fed rate loans. Those are the rates that affect you through your car payments and the credit card payments. He's going to cancel those. And then he's going to come in and do a massive monetizing of debt, fancy language where he's going to crank up the printing machine and he's going to be buying treasuries to knock the yield down from 3% back down to 1%, exactly what Obama had to do so the stock market wouldn't crash when he became president, because at the time, remember, he just came out of a crash that was left by baby Bush, and rates were at 3.7%. Remember that? So he had to make sure, so the Fed made sure that they got those rates from 3.7% back down to like 2.2% so the market wouldn't crash. So we're going to be watching the bank stocks. I think the bank stocks are going to collapse. You've got to keep your eye on the bank stocks. There's going to be a lot of money made in shorting the bank stocks. And then I got one more place I think we can make some money. I'll talk about that when we get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, most people have been watching the stock market go up, up, and up. Well, guess what? There's one problem. When you get out, most people don't get out in time, and that's why you lose money. Well, I've solved that. With my video stock program, I pick the stock, put it on the video, tell you when to get in and when to get out. Join my video program.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits, just as he informed the Phil's Gang members on January 16th of a market pullback coming.
I believe we're going to get at least a 5% pullback between now, and the second week of February.
Be prepared. Be a Phil's Gang member. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Did you miss today's Phil's Gang radio show with Phil Grandy? The archives are absolutely free, posted in audio and video formats. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Let me ask you, do you have a backup plan? Most of us have a financial backup plan. What if your backup plan doesn't work out? What if the market corrects 20, 30, 40%? At philsgang.com, they go to great lengths to develop stock market investing programs that match the needs of their customers. They are closely aligned with what the customer wants, and they have comprehensive educational investing programs that are tailored for beginners to experienced investors. philsgang.com provides daily live stock market webinars. They post up-to-the-minute market alerts, stock performances, and market analysis. For only $39.95 a month. philsgang.com is making sure their customers have a financial backup plan by providing the investing tools and guidance that their customers seek. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. You love the Phil's Gang radio show and Phil's commentary? Then you should check out the Phil's Gang website and view our free material. Join Phil's Gang for only $39.95 a month. If you're a seasoned investor or know nothing about investing in the stock market, but are interested in generating extra income or securing your financial future, go to philsgang.com and get daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market data, alerts, investing guidance, and stock recommendations. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com today. Listen to what people are saying about philsgang.com.
I am up 5% right now, closer to 6%.
I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
I have never made so much money in the stock market.
I'm up $28,000 since November.
No matter if the markets are up or down, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team put you on the path to making profits in the stock market.
This is Deb from Sarasota.
This is Bill from Miami, Florida.
This is Cora from Hawaii.
Hey, this is Paul from Tampa Bay area. I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
I would recommend Phil and Phil's Gang to anyone.
Join thousands of investors and start making profits in the stock market. Call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or sign up at philsgang.com. Again, 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. That's philsgang.com. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, we got some work to do because I want to explain to you why this market will crash. But before I do, we got some great stock opportunities. Again, remember, join my gang. And the program, the stocks I'm going to give you right now are the stocks I use for my video stock program. That program is designed for people who are busy all day long, all night, yet they want to make money. They want to make some extra money, especially for retirement, because they know they're not going to make money with their 401ks. Every time the market crashes, they give it all back. So we got a good program for folks just like you who are busy, who always said, I just wish I could give my money to somebody. Well, you're not going to give your money to me. Okay, here's what we do. I do a video on specific stocks. I'm going to give you one now. And on that stock, I do a video every day. And during the day, I change the video 3 times. It's just like any educational video that you get, whether you're learning how to build a fence, fix a car, whatever. Same video. It's an educational video. Now, I change it 3 times a day. Now, even during the day, when something happens, I'll send you an alert on that specific stock. This means you don't have to learn anything. You don't have to take any time. The only time you have to take is just a few minutes. Not even a few. What am I talking about? Just a minute. You go in, you click on the Phil's Gang, and you go and check the video stock, and that video pops up, and I have maybe 1 or 2 stocks, sometimes 3, and you decide the one you want to follow, and you follow my instructions. How perfect is that? I mean, that's a beautiful thing, okay? And if after a month you don't think it works, then just leave. But it works. It really works. Now, we had, and using my chart, the most important thing is using my MV color-coded chart, my MV2 color-coded chart, which tells me when to get out, when to get in, but more importantly, when to get out by following the institutional money. And if you don't think it works, let me give you an idea. We're going to start with GDX again. Now, GDX is a gold stock. It's a mining stock. I told you the dollar is going to start collapsing because this debt is too high. They've been trying to rally the dollar up, but they're going to fail. Today, the dollar started to fail again. Gold is going to go up. Gold is going to explode this year because our debt is just going to collapse this economy, collapse this market. But gold is going to be where you want to be. Gold mining stocks, I think, are perfect because gold mining stocks, not only do you get dividends, but they're real companies rather than having a slab of gold. Now, GDX, the last time, using my MV2 color-coded chart, and for the people in my video stock program, we bought the stock, and it went up 16%. Now, I'm not saying every gang member made 16% on GDX. I'm not saying that. Some maybe a few made it. Maybe some made 5, some made 10. Depends on where they get in. But I tell you when to get in, but not everybody gets in at the same time. Then all you do is you go find an online broker and you make your bet. You make your order. Simple as that. Put that order in. And then you got my video to instruct you. I don't take your money. I don't touch your money. I just instruct you what to do. So it went up 16%, and I got my gang out before it went back down 12%. We got in again. It went up 9%, and then it dropped back down 8%, but we were out both times. But more important was some of my gang members followed my instructions to short it. So when it went back down, they made the 9 up and they made the 8 down. Just by following my video. Micron Technology. That was about a 13-14% gain. One of the stocks we did here just a few weeks ago. So let's use 13%. I told my gang to get out exactly one day before it dropped back 8%. Using my chart. And somebody shorted. Gas, UNG, went up 23%. I gave my gang the signal, went to get out on my video. It went down 15% after I told them to get out. Now we're going to start looking at a stock called RRC. We just bought it today. RRC. That's one stock we're going to start working with. And you're not too late. We're just starting. We're just starting. It's a brand new stock. We're just starting. RRC. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG. You join for $39.95. And then follow me. Follow me on that stock. Follow me for a month. And again, it takes you not even a minute a day. Not even a minute a day. You got a minute? You just go to your mobile device. Pop it open, take you 5 seconds. Say, what should I do now with RRC? Does he want me to add to it? Does he want me to take some shares off? What's he want me to do? And it's right there, the instruction. If you just do what I tell you to do. But the most important thing, you will be out before it goes down. Before it goes down. All right, so here's the number, 877-600-GANG. Try it. And all I ask is you donate to St. Jude if you're making some money, okay? All right. It's a great program. People love it, especially people who are just so busy. And not only that, even people who aren't busy, they just don't want to learn. They don't want to sit down and learn about charting. They don't want to learn all that. Now, for the people who do, I have all kinds of great programs. All kinds of great programs. But there's some people who just don't. And this is what I designed this for. Okay, let me move on. All right, so here's what's going on. The market is ready to crash like we never saw a crash before. Now, let's go back. In 2008, this whole rally since 2008 has been a fraud. This whole rally has gone up and been underpinning this economy. It's been low interest rates. They've been forcing rates down. Now they can't do that anymore. Let me give you an example. Bush, when he started out, he had a national debt of $6 trillion. National debt of $6 trillion. Now, his budget deficit, he started to spend $5 trillion more than he was taking in the revenues. The day he left office, his national debt was at $11 trillion. So he got in at 6. His national debt was $6 trillion the day he started. He got out of office. His national debt was $11 trillion because he spent $5 trillion more than he took in. That's a budget deficit. You have to go borrow that money. You have to go to China. You have to say, look, China, I want to borrow money from you. So what I'm going to do is offer you an interest on my treasury bonds. I'm going to offer you an interest because you got to excite them by offering a good interest rate. And they want a good interest rate because the dollar keeps getting killed because we keep printing too much money and we pay them back in dollars. So that's what they want. They want high interest rates. There's high yields. Now what happened? He's out of office. Obama, he starts with a national debt of $11 trillion. And he's criticizing Bush, saying that he's not patriotic. He's unpatriotic. Here, listen to what he said about Bush.
$30,000 for every man, woman, and child. That's irresponsible. It's unpatriotic.
Unpatriotic? Well, ends up, guess what? Bush starts out with a national debt of $6 trillion. He adds a deficit of $5 trillion. So now the national debt's $11 trillion. This dope, Obama, the worst president we ever had, starts out with a national debt of $11 trillion, but his budget deficit's $9 trillion, and his national debt is $20 trillion, 120% increase. And he's saying that he's not patriotic. That was our signal right there to I don't know what to do with him. Just get rid of him, impeach him. But here's the point I'm making. So now these guys spent $5 trillion more than they took in. Obama spends another $9 trillion more than he takes in. And now comes Trump. Trump's the first year. So he starts out with a national debt of $20 trillion. In 1 year, just 1 year, he puts a budget deficit, $1 trillion he's in the hole. He's already spent $1 trillion more than he took in 12 months. In 12 months. So what do you do with all this? Does it just go away? No. I'll give you the answer, how it's going to affect you and how we're going to make money at Phil's Gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, my name is Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Most people would love to be in the stock market, but they're scared not being in. They're scared about not getting out in time. Well, that is over because now you can join Phil's Gang and my stock video program and follow me with specific stock on the video, and you will be out in time.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, most people have been watching the stock market go up, up, and up. Well, guess what? There's one problem. When you get out, most people don't get out in time, and that's why you lose money. Well, I've solved that. With my video stock program, I pick the stock, put it on the video, tell you when to get in and when to get out. Join my video program.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done.
You have all the tools necessary to become a successful trader.
Phil's Gang is like having a pro by your side all day long.
I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
It is truly a great value for what it offers.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Phil's Gang and Choice Trade are separate and unrelated companies. Choice Trade
Trade does not provide any investment advice or recommend or endorse any particular security or investment strategy. At philsgang.com, we're always striving to understand our members' needs. And for over 18 years, philsgang.com has met the goals to educate and inform investors how to make the most of your money and your choices. That's why Phil Grandy and philsgang.com has teamed up with Choice Trade, a leading online broker for stocks and options. Choice Trade has received 4 stars 6 times from Barron's in their annual survey of online brokers. Bill Grandy at philsgang.com recommends Choice Trade as your online broker. For more information on Phil's Gang and opening an account with Choice Trade, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, most people have been watching the stock market go up, up, and up. Well, guess what? There's one problem. When you get out, most people don't get out in time, and that's why you lose money. Well, I've solved that. With my video stock program, I pick the stock, put it on the video, tell you when to get in and when to get out. Join my video program.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, I am going to be doing 3 more stocks: RRC, UNG, and GDX. GDX is a gold stock, okay? Now, the last time I did GDX, it rallied up 9%. And I got everybody out, and then it went down 8%. So we got out early. It went down 8%, and we caught that 9% gain. Micron Technology, it went up 14%. This was a few days ago. It was this month, or February. And I said, get out. The market's going to correct. And they got out, and it went down 8%. So those are 2, I'm not lying to you, these are 2 stocks that we bought and we got out early because of that chart that I designed. It gave me a sell signal. I've been around a long time, okay? I've been in this market 45 years, been on this earth 72 years. I've been watching this market a long time. And one thing I know, the biggest problem you have is you don't have time to get into the market. You don't have time to learn, and you start trusting these people, these brokers, these planners and all these people on Wall Street, and you never make any money, and you get disgusted and you leave the market. This is the only place that you're going to be able to make money. So when you retire, the only thing is you need somebody to tell you when to get in, when to get out, that holds your hand, that coaches you on those specific stocks. And that's exactly what I do. Nobody else does this. Nobody I know of. Nobody else does this. For $39.95 a month? What are you, nuts? I've kept that price now for, 20 years? $39.95. And you know why I kept that price so low? So that you give to the kids. Till you start making money, you give to the kids. Okay? All right. So here's what's going on. So remember, I told you that we had Bush spend $5 trillion more than he took in, Obama $9 trillion more than he took in over 8 years, Trump in 1 year, $1 trillion more than he took in. So the $15 trillion, what happens with that? That's debt. That's called a deficit. And they add that to your national debt. And we have to pay interest on that. And how do we attract lenders? We have to give them a good interest rate, or they won't lend to us. The biggest problem we have to keep giving higher and higher rates. Why? Because our dollar, we keep printing so much money that our dollar value just goes down. In 2 years, went down 25%. And because we pay them back in dollars, they want more yields, more interest. You know those treasury yields? They want more. That's killing us. The consequence of the national debt, anytime that Congress and the president create a budget deficit, spending more than they take in revenue, the government has to print or borrow money to cover that shortfall. Every president just kicks it down to the next president. So we have to attract these Chinese or these Saudis or whoever, investors. The government has to increase that interest rate. So the government is constantly printing money, which is killing us. And that dollar's devaluating. So the internals in our economy is breaking down, but nobody wants to tell you that. It's important to remember every time that we increase the treasury yield to attract an investor, that interest on that national debt increases. That affects, every time interest goes up on the national debt, then we have to pay that interest on the national debt. And how do we pay it? With a 30-year fixed rate mortgage. Hey, give me, please buy these. Our interest rate will give you 3% now. Do you know since 2008 our interest has gone up if you go to Bush, his interest when he started out Bush, when he was paying the Chinese, he started to pay them about 1.1% interest. And then when he folded his tent and Obama came in, now his interest rate went from 1.1% up to 3.7%. And that's why the market crashed. So here's what happened. So the interest rates, we had to pay a 263% hike or VIG in the interest rates. Now what does that mean? Nobody thinks about this. Nobody at CNBC is going to talk to you about it, or Fox, or this weekend's Bull and Crap. They're not going to tell you. Every time that we have to keep, when that reached 3.7%, Obama, remember what happened? 3.7%. That's when the stock market crashed in 2008. So when Obama takes over, he starts spending already $9 trillion more than he's taking in. So he starts out with a 3.7% interest rate. Can't do it. And when you do 3.7% interest rate, we pay kind of rate. You can't get a good job, because here's what happened. The economy can't grow. That's why we've been stuck since Bush, Obama, and Trump below 3%. We can't grow because every time we print money or borrow money, that causes slower growth. Our country can't grow, which affects our wages. In other words, when our country can't grow to absorb those increases in interest rates, every time they kick that deficit down the road, if you're not growing the economy faster than the interest rates you're willing to pay, which we have to pay because our dollar's so weak and we pay back in weak dollars, and they hate that, so they want us to pay them more rates. You can't blame them. That means your living standard goes down. That's why you can't get a good job. That's why you can't get a good job. So now, here we are. Now it's Trump's turn. Now we're screwed. We're at 3% already. He just started. We're at 3%. We have to pay 3% interest. So remember what Obama did. He was clever. Obama says, well, gee, I'm not going to. How do we get around that? How do we get around paying the 3%, 3.7%? We got to get it down because I don't want the market to crash. It was ready to crash under him. They said, let's monetize the debt, the Federal Reserve. Let's monetize the debt. We'll do QE, monetization of debt. Big fancy words for let's print a whole bunch of money. We'll print $4 trillion of money, and we'll go and buy all the treasuries. We'll do it ourselves. Buy all the treasuries to force the interest rates down. So instead of paying 3.7%, we'll charge ourselves 1.1%. All fake. And then remember, you have the short-term interest rate always follows the long-term interest rate, the rates that you pay on your car and all that stuff. And they use that rate. That fell down to near zero where they just did stock buybacks. So for 10 years, we've been cheating. We've been getting the zero interest rates, that's the short-term rate, down to near zero, where they've been buying trillions and trillions of stock buybacks to push the stock market up, to push the stocks up with no profits, so very few people can get very rich. And then on the other end, with a 10-year 10-year treasury, where artificially we should be paying 3.7%, 4%, we artificially push it back ourselves. It's like a felony, for God's sakes. We're committing a felony. What we're doing is printing money and killing America. We're killing middle-class America because the dollar in your wallets, the dollar in your savings is getting to be worthless. The buying power is terrible. But you see the stock market going straight up, and they tell you, look at the economy, it's doing terrific. No, the stock market's not the economy. The stock market's been going straight up for 10 years because of the trick called quantitative easing, monetizing debt. Monetizing simply means, big word, let's print a whole bunch of money, let's go buy the 10-year yields ourselves, then we can drop the rates down very, very low, and that way there, that nobody will know the difference. But on the other hand, what will happen, we'll keep taking the other rates near zero, and we'll keep, the corporations will borrow that money and borrow that money and keep borrowing that money to now they owe $8 trillion. The large corporations are choking. Now here's what's going to happen. Our rates are already back up to 3% because China, we now got to borrow more from China. And so now Trump's got a choice. He's got to immediately say, if he doesn't say this in the next couple of weeks or next month or so, he's got to say, I'm going to stop. I'm not going to raise the rates, the short-term rates. I'm not going to raise those. I'm going to stop those rates, and I'm going to start monetizing our debt. We're going to start pulling those yields back. He does that, the stock market will soar another 270%. But you're going to need $100 to buy some bubble gum. Join my gang right now so you can make money with me with this situation. 877-600-GANG, we're waiting for your call. This is a great opportunity.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.